Hello folks, oh I forgot our product. Hello folks, today we're here to talk about Azul. Now this is the new, what did they call it? Azul Mini. We played Azul for a long time. In fact, I've got the original version right here. I never really bought in to all the different versions of Azul though. Like there's actually been a whole bunch of different ones. I think maybe I've played one other version, but I keep going back to this original.
I like the original version. I don't think I've played any other version.
Oh, well, I haven't bought any other ones. And I think our friends have the crystal one.
Oh.
But I don't know if we've played it.
I don't think so. I don't remember it.
No, I don't think, I know I haven't played it. I don't think you have either. So
I love this one. Or the original Azul anyway. I haven't played this yet. That's why we're reviewing it.
So we're going to open this up and compare it to the original version. And we're going to play a game and tell you what we think about it. So let's break it open real quick. This was about $20 at my local game store.
$20?
$20! And kind of just slides out of here into this little box. It's got a little plastic bag. I guess this is for to put all the marketplaces. I think that's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
It has a travel bag. It says on the back, if I read that correctly, I think the intent is to actually ditch this box and use this travel bag to keep everything in. So we might see what that's like here in a little bit. But that's it looks like it'd be big enough. It's got little handles on it. That's a lot different than the original bag.
It should be big enough. Look at that.
And we got these tiles. And these are much like the other tiles, except that they're, of course, much smaller. And they have little indentions in the back of them, but they're much the same. Even including the little -1 tile for first player. And then we have these player boards. If we open this up. So we've got some instructions, a little instruction book. Let's, looks exactly like the big one. It's just smaller.
So we can stick that over here.
And are these stickers? Or are these?
No, those are the platforms.
Yeah, I was wondering if they're in stickers. No, they're just really thin, but they fit in there. I was thinking they might be stickers that you'd stick into the plastic parts. Here, you do that. And the last thing we have here are little player boards. Now this is really neat, and I'd be willing to bet that the big Azul probably gets a deluxeification at some point to kind of do this, because they've got, well, first off, they've got a better system for scoring, where you've got the 10s over here and then the 1s over here, or the 10s over here and the 1s over here. So, 25 is represented like this. So, or 35. So that is a lot better than the little piece of wood that you would have to kind of keep score. That always gets bumped. And they did have an expansion, the crystal something expansion, that kind of puts the same sort of overlay over it. Another thing that of note is that there's little nipples on each of these, I guess, to put these where these new tiles are going to fit in. If I go and pull a couple out here. So when you go to place your tile in there, it sort of locks it in a little bit more so than if you played with a regular version of Azul.
That makes it kind of nice if you're out and about and, I don't know, like on an uneven surface or something.
It's definitely a feature of a lot of different travel games.
Yeah. Is
to have a little bit more resiliency to jostling and stuff. So you could, in theory, play this in the back of a car.
Or maybe beach Azul.
Oh yeah, or take it to the beach. It seems pretty good. This little plastic thing is housing this framework, and it looks like you could kind of bend this out. It's got the alternate play sides. Like the regular Azul has 2 different play modes. We never play on the back one.
Yeah, you kind of make up your own.
Yeah. Well, I don't even remember what the rules are, but yeah, there's an alternate play thing. It looks like you could pop this out and kind of swap it over. I'm not going to, because I always play on this side. It's a little thick. It's a little hazy looking through this, but it's not bad. And you can definitely still read everything. It's definitely not very clear, though, compared to, like, these other things.
Oh, but it's protective. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, here's the marketplace with all the little discs put in there, and then there's a space in the middle, little indentation where you can store your extra pieces.
Yeah, I'm sure they had to do that a little bit to get the indentions.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's raised up so that there'll be a recessed area for it to be in. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why this looks like a lid to something with this lip and stuff.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It almost looks like these all would snap together and that this would fit on it or something. You know, I was trying to figure out if they did something weird like that. It definitely looks like it would all fit in this bag, no problem. And then you've got a little travel Azul. That's pretty neat. Let's pull out. Now that I'm just like throwing things everywhere.
I know.
I'm going to pull out the original one and can do a little quick comparison of a couple things. Size-wise. Like, here's the size of the rule book.
That's quite different.
Quite a bit of difference there. And probably just as effective information in this one. Size of the game boards. Holly, would you hold yours up?
No. Yeah. Ta-da!
Yeah, quite a bit of difference.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of difference in that. Of course, it is the mini version, right? So it's supposed to be different. Little marketplaces. Of course, it's everything that the original Azul had. It's just smaller.
Yeah. These little things are thinner, but they also, you know, pop into this tray. But they're thinner, but they're not. They're pretty sturdy, and they're coated so they don't get ruined real fast.
Yep. And this these little tiles, again, they feel exactly like the big tiles. They're just much, much smaller. I'd say probably half the size or so. And this little divot in the back definitely makes it different compared to the original ones. But the artwork and everything looks very, very consistent. So I appreciate that. Yep. Looks good. And the bag? This bag's actually maybe a little smaller. Because it's not made to hold all the stuff like this one is. So, and it's got these nice little handles at the top. So it's a little bit easier to carry around, where this is obviously a pull tie to keep it closed.
You know, and in that regard, there's nothing except for these, you know, the clear bags that it came with to put the tiles back into.
Huh.
But they, you know, they do provide these.
Well, I guess you just leave them all in the bag since
Yeah.
you're pulling them out of the bag anyway.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Yeah.
Well, they got to be mixed up though, so you get a variety of each on the tray.
Yeah, you mix them all. You put them all of these bags would go into the bag, and you still draw out of it just like you would the regular one.
But when you're done, put them back in the plastic bags.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you really have to. You just put everything.
Yeah, you would, because this doesn't. This just closes by a snap. It would spill out.
So maybe it'd be worth it having another bag in there to put it all, like one big bag to put all the things in.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a good point. I sure wouldn't want to sort them all out into little bags again. But I bet I could find. I've got lots of big bags, so I probably could put one of those in there and get that going. All right, so we're going to sort this out. We're going to play a quick game, and then we're going to talk about it and see if it makes us feel any differently.
I doubt it will. It's the same game. But I do. So far, the things I like, I love the scoring thing that you pointed out. I think that makes it more, I don't know, less movable for one, like you were saying. And
that's the kind of thing I'd love to see on the new version, or the old version. Like if they redid it, like they don't seem inclined to improve this original one. They just keep changing it into different things. I'd love to just see like a somehow subtly improved version of this one.
although
But
there's not very much to improve on.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of folks would just disagree and say, no, it was perfect already. Why you messing with my Azul Pecktec? That's what they say.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, you're a troublemaker.
I am. I'm just all
He's
trouble.
He's trouble.
All right, we're going to play a game and we'll be right back. This is just my trick to get you to play a game with me.
I know it is.
Woo! What a game!
Woo!
We managed to tie,
Somehow.
which we've never done. I was like, oh, she won. And she was like, oh, you won.
I was so far ahead. But he did so good about completing his vertical columns. And the turkey got 5 of one color. So that pushed him over the edge.
Yeah.
To tying me.
So it was
I'll
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'd say playing this is just maybe a little bit more fiddly just because everything's kind of small.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more fiddly, but definitely something you could take out with you to a bar or somewhere where a small area.
Yeah, it's not fiddly enough to discredit any of it.
Yeah, maybe the back of an RV or something like that.
Yeah. It stays on track. Look, see?
Yeah. All the things stay in there really well. You can tell those little divots kind of lock it in. There's like little walls in here too. Like it won't hold up to a bunch of stuff. If you really bang it or stuff, it's going to come out. But I think I can see like moving around in the back of an RV or something like that,
unless you have a huge pothole or something,
or maybe like you're sitting there. You are going to have to pull these things off and pull some aside. So I would say something to add to this might be a little container like this, if nothing else, just to be sort of a discard area for things like this. If you're playing in a more of a travel scenario or something like that. We might even, I don't know how many of these will fit in there, but I was going to say we could even just store these things in here.
Or the big bag you pulled out.
Yeah, or what Holly discovered too is that we really need like a bag or something to put them in. You couldn't just put them straight in the bag like you do with the gameplay and carry it around without probably losing something, because it's just a snap here at the top. This stuff could easily fall out.
Yeah, it doesn't zipper or Velcro.
So it'd probably be a good idea to consolidate this stuff into some sort of container, be it a little plastic one or a little bag of some sort, just for storage.
Yeah.
I think. And it might not be a bad idea to have like just something around. So when you discard them off your board as you go, you can kind of like have something to pile them up in. If it's a travel scenario and you're not, like if you're playing that, I'm picturing maybe you're playing this on a picnic table at a campsite or something like that. You wouldn't maybe want these little things loose like on the table and stuff like that. You might want something to kind of hold those up. It's Azul. It plays just like the big Azul.
Every bit.
It's so much easier to keep points this way. I love keeping points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too.
What did you think? Any other?
One thing I did without thinking about the scoring thing though is I just reset it for my second round score instead of adding it for some reason, like a big dummy. But I don't know why I did that, but it's really easy, and you're not, we always knock that little wooden piece off of our original Azul scoreboard, so that's pretty nice, especially if we're getting competitive and rambunctious. I know that we've tossed things around before and, flipped the board kind of thing before, so.
Maybe not literally, but we've come close. Even just the screaming could knock a little piece of wood, down the way. Or even just, it's so accidental. This is a game where you're reaching across your board a lot and stuff.
That is true.
Having something to knock there just seems like a design problem.
Yeah,
actually.
So this resolves that, so it's good.
And it works a lot better than like the zombie side kind of ones and stuff. These click in a real good way. Seems to be good. This was, ended up putting this, the marketplace. I put it up on this little box bottom just to make it a little bit easier to see for photography and stuff. This could just sit out on a table someplace. But it's interesting too. It's got little divots. So that all the little tiles will fit in there and maybe kind of help keep them from sliding around. So you could tell they thought about that a little bit too. And it's got a little pit in the middle that your stuff can go to when it goes through the marketplace. It's a little hard to kind of get the little pieces out of there and stuff. I think, again, that's
fidgety
just,
more than hard.
Yeah, it's a fiddly kind of thing, but again, that's just because it's a smaller size. And that's the kind of thing you kind of ignore when you buy it because it's small, right?
Right.
You kind of let that go.
Right.
But quality-wise, I feel like it's the same quality game. It's got enough for 4 players, which is a lot. It's pretty good for most little family scenarios and stuff like that. Definitely get it. Get it for your beach trip.
Yeah.
Get it for your family outing to the woods or something like that. You can play Azul anywhere now.
You can take it hiking with you, and
you could. This is a tiny little package. Let's pack it up and see. Let's pack it up and just kind of look at it in the box. So we're gonna. I think what we'll do is we'll put all these tiles in here.
I think that'd be the smartest thing to do.
See if I can just do the lazy dump. Kinda. Almost.
We'll try that again.
If I had some bags that were just a little bit bigger, there you go. It almost works.
And then we were gonna put.
Then we'll put all the
these
marketplaces in their own little baggie. There's a big storm going on outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like sounds kind of rumbly out there. All right, let me see your board. The boards kind of stack. It's like they're like little plastic frames with the cardboard kind of jammed in there. And like I said, it looks like you could pull it out. It didn't look like you could do it really easily, though. It looked like I was afraid I'd damage it just trying to do it for an example.
Put that on top.
Does this fit? This again looks like it would be a lid, but I think that's just to make it recessed. And that just slides in there like so. And that goes in.
Okay.
And the instructions.
The instructions.
It still wants them to go in the right way. Okay. And then it just snaps up here.
Yeah.
Mini Azul. Yeah, you could take that. Have a nice little man purse.
Yeah.
Probably put some mints in there or something else.
I still think that small bag might fall out that I have the marketplace tiles in.
Oh,
if
yeah?
you added some like Velcro or something.
That would be a little bit better.
That'd probably be better.
Yeah.
That'd probably be better design. Although it would drive you crazy if you're constantly...
you don't want to touch Velcro as you're reaching in and stuff. Maybe it would be a good idea to put like put a little something in there to hold the...
I don't know. It's probably okay. Because you can put that small bag inside the bag of tiles.
Oh, yeah. So it might be... Yeah.
Well, there you go.
You're all ready for your trip out with Mini Azul. Good job on this. $20 is a great price point too to get in on Azul.
Easy.
And that mini version is not going to take up any space in your house or your car or wherever you want to put it. It's a little big to keep in your car all the time. I have a bunch of travel games I keep in my glove compartment just in case.
Yeah.
Just in
case. And mine.
Wants to play.
He keeps them in mine too.
Yeah. I want to be ready. Gaming anytime, anywhere. I'm ready. That's all we got for you this week. If you'd like to see some more unboxings and interesting games, there's a playlist right here. And if you would like to see something YouTube thinks you'll like, there's a playlist right here. Be sure to subscribe. We'd love to see you again. Until next time, enjoy your games, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.